Grok 3 is here, and apparently it's the smartest AI on Earth, and it seems to be an interesting way for creators to stand out. They say that it's available for free until their servers melt. So, what sets Grok apart from the other LLMs? According to Chatbot Arena, where people go and get a blind taste test of different outputs from AI, Grok here is at the top of the leaderboard. People tend to like Grok's output compared to others. And you can see here that Gemini is placing second, and then you got ChatGPT 4.0.
So one of the ways that you can access Grok, obviously, is if you are on X. In the left sidebar, you'll see Grok. It should take you to Grok, which is in beta. But I think you can also actually just go to grok.com, and it should take you to a separate Grok website. Looks very clean, looks pretty much similar to most other LLMs that we're using. As you can see, we can change the model here from Grok 3. It's in the beta. It's the smartest one. You have the old versions as well. Just like with other LLMs, you also have the ability to attach files. So the question that's on my mind, and I'm pretty sure it's on everyone else's mind, is what makes Grok different from all the other LLMs like Gemini? And so why don't we just go ahead and ask Grok itself why it's better?
Why are you better than ChatGPT? What can you offer creators that other competitors can't? Let's just see what the smartest AI on Earth has to say about this. I'm designed to give you straight up, no nonsense answers with a bit of edge. Right? So it's got a little bit of personality compared to OpenAI. For creators, I can dig into X posts and profiles and linked content. So I guess that makes sense because since Grok is built to work with X, it should allow you to see real-time posts and see like what's trending, see what's going viral, see what the news is, what the latest scoop is between actual people. I don't know if OpenAI can do that though.
But I wouldn't also say that X is always accurate. Isn't there a whole bunch of people who just shit post and meme post and just write whatever on X? Like it's going to filter through all of that, right? So this is just more like the people's opinion that we're going to get, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's factual.
Right. I mean, it's kind of like Reddit, right? Like people are just always shit posting on Reddit too. But sometimes that's where you go to look for, raw opinion. So I think what makes content high quality is when you can support what you say with statistics and data and hot takes from, the experts or thought leaders in the space.
And we'll see if Grok really embodies what Elon and Trump stand for, which is like uncensored opinions and posts and stuff. So I just asked Grok, what is the public opinion about Elon Musk right now on X? Give me real tweets and thread links. And it should go through all of these different tweets and give me some hopefully positive and negative findings. Because I saw something earlier today. It was censoring some information, but that X has quickly resolved that issue and uncensored things. So let's see. Key points, public opinion about Musk is mixed. Okay, so it is not trying to paint him perfectly, which I like that now. It's trying to keep more of an unbiased approach. Let's ask it something a bit more controversial then. Is Elon Musk destroying America? Let's see. Search for 56 seconds through 90 sources. Elon Musk's involvement in Doge appears to be having a negative impact on America, particularly through mass layoffs and cuts to federal programs. So it is clearly saying that he has a negative impact, which is a good sign because it's run by, this is Grok. So it's not trying to paint him as a martyr or anything. But I'm sure it's going to go through here and give some background context as to why it came to that.
All right. So I asked ChatGPT that exact same question. Let's see how the answers compare. So ChatGPT says that's a loaded question and opinions vary widely. Some critics argue blah, blah, blah. So it gives evidence for two different arguments or opinions, but it doesn't actually give its own opinion. In short, Elon Musk's impact on America is significant and controversial, but whether it's destroying the country is ultimately a matter of personal judgment. So yeah, ChatGPT will not take a stand on it.
So I like that at least Grok is giving me a direct answer. I was working on like a scripting document for one of our custom GPTs to help our clients write better YouTube scripts. And sometimes, when you work on something for so long, like you just get really deep into it, but then you lose sight of the big picture of like, okay, like what was the whole point of this document? Why is it good or why is it bad? And then I basically just asked ChatGPT like in the middle of that, I'm like, okay, pause for a second. Let's look at the big picture again. Look at what we've done so far, and does this actually align with our goals? And instead of saying yes or no, it was just like, well, maybe, but like depending on what you say, this could be good, but like what you could explore is this. But again, it's up to you. It always puts it back into like, it's up to you. Working with AI, like sometimes I just wanted to make that decision for me.
Yeah, like I can read this right here. Like it says, in light of these factors, it is imperative to critically assess and address the implications. Like, okay, like that's what I want you to do. But so I asked it the same question that you asked. And then I asked a follow up question. I said, I need you to take a stance on this and give me your opinion, right? Basically, what it did is it asked me, like, what response do you like better? You know, like when it pops up those two windows and it has you decide, like, I like response number one, I prefer response number two. So it's still not really taking a solid stance on anything.
That's pretty interesting. We're going to go ahead and try some of these out. And because we want this to be super relevant for creators and builders like you guys, let's just do a demonstration of how we might use this to source some ideas for content. I'm going to take off deep search. And why don't we just ask Grok or ChatGPT for a YouTube script? We should use the exact same prompt, and we shouldn't be too specific about like giving one more details than the other.
Let's do why you should start a YouTube channel in 2025. So how about you type it and then you copy it and then you paste it into our DMs so that I can grab the same exact text.
I'm going to actually open up a new chat here just so I have a clean slate. So it's not trying to use anything I just gave it as context. So write me a YouTube video script. Title of the video is why you should start a YouTube channel in 2025. And give it some guidelines. Make it 8 to 10 minutes spoken. Use a conversational tone with a touch of humor for a demographic of men and women aged 25 to 34. I'm going to copy that and give it to you as well.
All right.
And I'm just going to go ahead and send mine off and see what it does. Wow, I'm actually pretty impressed how quickly Grok writes, though. It writes really fast.
All right, I'm using ChatGPT 03 mini. I mean, ChatGPT is pretty fast too. So dang, it gave me 7 sections. We're gonna read through this whole thing.
This one gave me 5 sections and an outro. Okay, we'll just read the hook. Read your hook and then read my hook.
So ChatGPT gave me intro music and animated logo. And then it says on screen why you should start a YouTube channel in 2025. And then it says host is smiling with a relaxed tone. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a hot topic, why you should start a YouTube channel in 2025. Whether you're a creative soul, tech enthusiast, or just someone looking to share your passion with the world, this video is for you. Grab a coffee, settle in, let's chat about why now is the perfect time to jump into YouTube. Sounds very generic. Very.
It sounds like
very generic.
It sounds like 2020 core YouTube, you know, old school
earlier,
YouTubers.
Like 2015.
Yeah, something like that, really old. And so just out the gate, that one sounds pretty bad, I would say. But let's see what Grok says now.
Pretty bad.
So
terrible.
So Grok's starts off the same way. Intro. This is supposed to be 45 seconds. Doesn't seem like it's gonna take that long. Again, does like the whole upbeat music, cuts to you waving at the camera. Hey, what's up, you beautiful people? Welcome back to the channel. Or if you're new here, I am insert your name, and I'm about to change your life. Okay, maybe not change it, but at least give you a solid nudge. Today we're talking about why you, yes you, the one eating cereal at a mixing bowl at 2 p.m., should start a YouTube channel in 2025. Spoiler alert, it's not just because the world needs more cat videos though. We'll get to that. Stick around because by the end of this, you might just be hitting that record button faster than you came to say algorithm. Let's go.
I mean, you said with a touch of humor. And I feel like OpenAI gave me 0 humor in this, whereas Grok actually tried.
Yeah, I actually do like Grok's output a bit more because even though it tried to give me humor, it's not like the exact humor I would use, but I did like that it gave me a starting point for a joke or like to think about how I want to conversationally say it myself. I mean, obviously we didn't give it any more prompting, but out the gate, this looks to me better than O3 minis. So all in all, Grok 3 seems to be a very promising LLM for creators. It is definitely like the people's tool. I anticipate that XAI is going to receive some significant updates over the coming days, even since like the timeline of these AI tools has increased so fast. And they're going to want to get up to speed with like OpenAI, Anthropic, including things like projects, collaboration, who even knows. And so just be on the lookout. Definitely something to experiment and try out for yourself in your creator business.